my ranking of every Ghostface. Scream spoilers coming in 3, 2, 1. Jessica Bowden, or Word Salad the Motivation. When she took the mask off and gave her explanation for everything, it just ruined the movie for me and made absolutely no sense. Marco Davis, he doesn't have a motivation, he's just a henchman, but at least he didn't say something so insanely stupid it ruined the movie for me. Carl Gibbs, coffee shop guy. There's no character here. I just enjoyed that there was a Ghostface reveal in the middle of a movie that was completely random. Ethan Landry, the most forgettable of Richie's family members out for revenge. I always forget he's even in this movie. Roman Bridger, I just don't like the idea of Sydney having a brother and retconning the events of the first film because of her brother. Amber Freeman, now her death is very memorable, but generally speaking, she's just kind of a forgettable henchman ghost face, and I really don't like the idea that a 100-pound girl was the person that killed Dewey. Wayne Bailey, I like that he's out for revenge and thus is a more vicious ghost face, but his motivation is just too reminiscent of Scream 2. Quinn, same issue with the motivation I just mentioned about her father, but I kind of love the idea that they killed her off. She disappeared for most of the movie and was off doing Ghostface things. Jason Carvey, his motivation is a little bit thin. I love the idea of a Ghostface reveal in the cold open. We follow him. He's friends with Tara, and then he gets killed off by a different Ghostface. It's unexpected. Mrs. Loomis, the idea that the Loomis family are just a bunch of nuts and she's out for revenge, it works. I wish we got more time with her in the movie to kind of flesh out the character. Charlie Walker, the thing I enjoy about this one is that he's really just this lonely guy that wants the attention of girls. And because he doesn't get it from Kirby, he goes to Jill and it takes him to extreme places. Mickey, a true psycho that wants to get caught. He wants the attention. It ties in with the idea of movies inspiring killers, and he's like, let's go for it. Let's do it. Stu Macher, the original sidekick killer, and he's just such a fun character because of all the Matthew Lillard-isms that he brings to the part. Richie, a great ghost face. You feel like there's a personal betrayal, which you get that here, as well as tying into the themes of the movie, this one being toxic fandom as well as legacy sequels, and it pulls it all together nicely. Jill Roberts, I think this is the reveal that has aged the best because her motivation feels more relevant today than it did back 15 years ago with people chasing fame through being an influencer. Billy Loomis, the idea that there's two killers was very novel at the time. They were able to use that for some misdirects to clear his name. His story ties into multiple plot lines throughout the movie, so when you get the reveal, it feels like the whole movie comes together